Everyone, Jeff and Steph here, and today we are going to explore Joshua Tree National Park in California, Southern California, and we are just about half mile from the entrance gate, and we are driving in from I-10. It is a sunny 80 degrees here today, right now. It's supposed to be a high of 86, and it is the last week in November. Yay! I love these temperatures. Joshua Tree is one of my bucket list items. I'm really excited to see it. I have a fondness for cacti and every kind of cactus and a plant that lives in the desert. I specifically like Joshua trees, so I think this is super cool. I can't wait to see it. Being from the Pacific Northwest, it's a rarity for us. It's not something we have, so it makes it a little extra special to see. Cottonwood Visitor Center. We're pulling up to it now.
Turn right.
They have Cottonwood Trail here and Campground if you're interested in boondocking. So here are the fees for use of the Joshua Tree National Park. I just wanted to video this valley we're in Joshua Tree. There's some really pretty mountains around us here. So we're at the Cactus Gardens, and I just wanted to show you these. They're very cool. As far as the eye can see, these are all the way around us, these cholo cactus. Both sides of the road. That's Jeffy. Just millions of these. There's a little baby one. Cute. It's just fields of them. You can see as far as you can see. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are so excited to be able to explore Joshua Tree National Park. There's lots of fun things.
And it's like 85, right?
Well, it's 80 right now.
What day is this? Is it?
It's Monday.
Monday,
Woo!
okay. So Monday, and it's almost the end of November.
Yay!
And how about this weather?
It's awesome.
The never-ending vacation
Woo-hoo!
just goes on and on and on.
The best thing about RVing.
Awesome.
We're coming up on all these cool boulders. And I mean, they are super neat. Look at this.
What planet is this, right? How randomly different. It's like you threw a bunch of stone hedges in the middle of the desert.
I love it. Very cool. It's like the Flintstones. They're all
Yeah, it's
rounded,
like the
big
Flintstones.
boulders. Across to this side. There's some more over here. White Tank Campgrounds. There's another campground. That was cool. We are finally getting into some Joshua trees here. I was wondering when we were going to see them. But now they're all over. They're so pretty.
At the end of the street, turn right.
What a neat landscape. Oh, here is the famous Skull Rock over here. It looks like a skull. Huh. So this is Jumbo Rocks Campground, and it is really neat. We've seen that other people, YouTubers and stuff that stay here when they come here, and it's boondocking. It looks really pretty against the rocks, but we just wanted to give you an idea if you do stay out here. This place is absolutely gorgeous. The Joshua trees are becoming much denser.
Hall of Horrors.
This one is called the Hall of Horrors, this trail. It's a little spooky, but the rocks are pretty. It's like a rock climber paradise. You can see all the Joshua trees now. They're much closer together. It's like fields of them.
Some really tall ones too.
Yeah. These are some of the biggest ones I've ever seen driving through the desert. Mostly we see some that are like 4 or 5 feet, but a lot of these are massive. This park makes you feel like you're back in prehistoric times. I said something about the Flintstones earlier, and I think of that. Just looking around, it's so strange, these rocks.
It's more Dr. Seuss, I think.
Yes, so weird. Today we are doing the Hidden Valley Trailhead. And it also had a big sign at the entrance saying it was a stargazing area. So that's pretty neat. So this is the parking lot. And it looks like they do have lots of parking and restrooms here at the trailhead. Again, Hidden Valley Trailhead in Joshua Tree National Park. Hi guys, we're at Hidden Valley Trailhead here. And this is a shorter hike, and we're going to go ahead and do it now. So, we'll tell you how it is. Show some pictures.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. So, the trailhead starts out nice here. There's a marker and a sign with a little history, and you can see it's outlined with, the posts on here, so that's pretty neat. So you know actually where you're walking. And it looks like they have stone steps and such up ahead. There's these massive.
It looks like California does a good job with their national parks as far as their trail maintenance and stuff.
Oh, it says Bighorn Sheep Zone. Dogs, no dogs allowed. They scare away wildlife. We're weaving through these giant boulders. This is very cool. Lots of stairs. So this is pretty heavily traveled. We've passed quite a few people here. Parking lot was pretty full. Show you the rocks around us here. Ah, Joshua Tree. Let's get away from the sun so I can show you it. There we go. So our hike and topic today is the best parts about being a full-time RVer.
The best parts?
Yes, the best.
Is there any bad parts?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try to go for the best. Pick one. Just one. You only have to come up with one.
I think the best thing is that every day you wake up, or whatever area you're in, there's always so many new things to see and explore versus living in the old sticks and bricks where you see the same thing day after day. Go to the same restaurants over and over.
This is true.
Do all the same stuff over and over and over. It's an endless cycle. It's like Groundhog Day. It's just
love
boring.
that movie.
It's so boring. That's
Well,
mine.
yeah, mine is The freedom from time constraints. My life has always been on a very strict schedule as far as wake up time, work time, break times, lunch times, get off work time, dinner time, homework time, bedtime, etc.
I always say to Stephanie, where do we ever find time to work?
Yeah, we're busy.
I don't know how we would fit an 8-hour work day.
Watch a step.
I know, right? I'm still on my feet.
That was a big
There was a
step.
good chance I was going down, but I stayed up. So.
Yay!
Yeah. So we're planting. We're planting these rocks.
Oh yeah.
See that?
These are one of my crafts I've been working on.
See how Stephanie did that? And then on the back, if you pick it up, it says
Follow us
me
on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we have done 60 of these painted Jeff and Steph's Excellent Adventure rocks.
Different sizes.
And we are leaving them on hikes and in national parks that we visit. And so if you find one of these rocks, go ahead and let us know where you found it. We know where we've left them and we want to see if they've traveled, or if you pick one up, find your favorite hike or special place to be and put one of our rocks down there, and we'll see where they all end up. It'll be a fun rock game.
And this is how we leave a very small carbon footprint when we're not driving the beast around.
It's true.
All right, let's
I'm
do
going
it.
to show you up on the hill behind us. There are people up there. Can you see them?
I don't see him.
Look up there. There's people. Maybe you can't see them on the camera, but I can see them up there. So we're going to keep going.
The sun makes you see things.
It's a mirage.
It happens. Don't feel bad about it. But check out this. When we flip this around, how awesome this looks.
What a gorgeous trail.
I'm surprised I didn't fall. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? It's easy to do. Yeah.
Jeff, for scale, go show us how tall this Joshua tree here is.
Okay.
Jeff is 6'8". No, he wishes. He wishes. But that's scale, how tall this Joshua tree is.
How does that look?
It looks awesome, honey.
And these things are like concrete. They're so hard. I don't know if you can use them as firewood or something, but they're hard as a rock.
Just beautiful.
Right?
I've never seen such big ones before.
That's what she said.
I knew that was coming. That's what she said.
That'll work good. I'm gonna put it in a rock place.
I thought this is so pretty, this yucca palm of some sort growing out of the rock here. Jeff's placing another secret rock. Jeff and Steph's Excellent Adventure.
If you can find that, there's a $1,000 reward.
No,
Oh, no,
there's
no,
not.
No, there's not.
Look at this rock face. This trail is really nice, and it's sand, it's easy to walk on.
And we're probably 10 degrees cooler just in the shade.
Yeah,
it's
it's really only like 70 here. It said 80 when we left this morning, but our car, when we got out at the parking lot, it said 70 degrees. So there's some kind of cool air thing happening here in this valley we're in. Oh, and here's a rock climber. Check this out. Can you see this guy in here? He's scaling up these rocks.
And he's over 100 feet up.
Wow. I knew this was a good rock climbing area. give you a picture of where he's at. I'll zoom out. Look at him. It's massive. I'm curious to see how he gets over this punch out here of the rock. He's drawn quite a crowd here watching him.
But if that rope lets go, he's anchored. Oh no, he's anchored.
Yeah.
About 10 feet below him.
Let's see.
That's a cat.
Wow.
Impressive.
There he goes. He made it over that bump out. This is like the perfect place to be on a sunny day. We're perching up on this big boulder over the trail. We're stopped to take some pictures, but it's so pretty. We're gonna share it with you.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, how about another thing about the RV life? How about good weather? You know,
Oh yeah,
the whole point is
the sun.
chasing the sun. Yeah, and I've been in nothing but bad weather
For
every
winters.
winter for 58 years. So this is the first one that I mean, we're almost December and we're in
It's been
85 or
80s,
so.
Yeah, low 80s.
And one thing you don't really realize is that summer just continues, and it's like before summer would end like somewhere around the beginning to mid-September, and then there'd be a long period of, you know, downhill and bad weather. But we haven't even got to bad weather yet because it's almost December and it's just like summer never ends. So
Yeah, it's been great.
it's pretty awesome. That's
Yeah,
one of
we
my
had
favorite
some
things.
cooler nights here in the desert regions we've been in, but
But this is good.
the days warm up so much. Oh, thanks, honey.
All right, so let's hit this trail.
Does this remind you of the Flintstones?
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones.
I mean, this is so Flintstone-y. All the big boulders. Ah. I expect to see Barney run out from a corner.
My favorite character was the pet dinosaur.
Oh, Dino.
Dino, yeah.
Remember Dino had a girlfriend?
Yeah, and Dino would clean out Fred every time Fred came through the door. I know the feeling.
Yeah. What was Dino's girlfriend's name?
Did it have like a pink bow on it or something?
Yeah, it was Barney's dinosaur.
It was a brontosaurus with a pink bow or something.
Yeah. If you know Dino's girlfriend, let us know. I know. We have such nicely made trails here in the rock. Easy to traverse. Wow, look at that up ahead. How cool.
It's funny because a lot of the boulders look like they're just placed here. It's just so randomly cool.
I just thought of another important thing why I love RVing so much.
Yes.
Mine is exercise, fresh air. I literally used to work at home and sit in my office for 8 to 9 hours a day and get no exercise and no fresh air, sitting at a desk working on a computer. And that's been the greatest part of living this lifestyle for me, is being able to be outside, and fresh air and tons of exercise.
Totally agree.
And we hike multiple times a week. We walk the dogs half dozen times a day. And we're not
Sometimes in the
talking
middle of the night,
tiny
yeah.
walks either. These are like massive ones.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's pretty. Look at this.
How cool is that? It's so amazing. Every state has such different
Yeah,
topographies.
we
and
say that
everything.
every hike.
Every time we go
but-
someplace, we think, well, they can't get any better than this, and we go somewhere else.
Or
And it's
you
like,
think
wow.
you can't see anything you haven't already seen. You're like, oh, I've already seen it. But every single place is completely different.
And when we walk through these trails, when this camera's not on, all you hear us say is wow, like over and over. It's kind of like this, wow, 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 right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, you know, it's all wow moments just hiking along. And
Watch your step. Ah,
yeah, I haven't gone down yet today.
yay.
But the day's young, so there's a good
Yeah,
chance.
there's lots of time
There's
left.
a good chance I'll be falling. So let's see who can relate to this, okay? Say you're a person in the mid to late 50s that wears bifocals, and you get that little weird line that, you know, the long distance and the short distance. So as you're walking, sometimes you miss the
Lower.
it's not peripheral vision, but it's the down vision.
Yeah, whatever's
It's
lower.
very hard for your eyes to do a quick adjustment to see a little, you know, like a ledge or something that goes down a few inches. So if we're lucky, we'll see me go down today. So let's just keep the film rolling and see what happens, because there's a lot of, you know, this stuff. So there's a good chance I'm going down.
I strangely feel like this mountain is flipping me off, giving us the bird, the middle finger. Wait a minute. That's Jeff. Doesn't it look like that though?
Yeah.
That is too funny. Here are some more cactus along the trail. Not only Joshua tree, but these spiny fellas. We've seen a lot of these.
So this is my favorite cactus, and I've never had a favorite cactus because Stephanie's the cactus person. But this is called a fuzzy wuzzy, and this is my favorite cactus. And I mean, look at it.
Do you want to give it a hug?
I want to, but I'm not going to.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
But I'll touch it. Oh yeah, yeah.
Spiky?
So anyway, these are called fuzzy wuzzies. Check them out at Wiki.
They're really called Ocholo cactus.
Is that what
but
they're called?
I think so. That's
Yeah.
something like that.
Wuzzy is
All
the
right.
nickname for sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep filming this because it is so beautiful.
And honestly, I don't know. I don't know how many times I've said, you know, this is the prettiest trail I've been on, or this is the most beautiful trail that we've been on. But I mean, this trail is just beautiful.
Something else?
Yeah, it's something else. And you know, the dry desert air, even though it's hot and the air is very still, but it's very dry. But the sky, if you can see it at the top of the camera there, is just vivid blue.
Yeah, there's not a cloud,
Not a
in,
cloud
the
in the sky.
Yeah.
And where we're from, there's not a sign of blue in the sky. It's nothing
Don't
but
make
white.
them feel bad. That's a cool rock right there.
Yeah,
See if I can zoom in on that. They're kind of square looking.
yeah,
Very neat.
so cool.
This wall of rock is neat too.
There's a bunch of Joshua trees there to your right too, over by the...
Oh yeah. This trail's nice too because it has these little placards that tell about animals and plant life in the area you might see. I'd be totally okay with not seeing a snake, just so you know.
I'd be okay with seeing one.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm good with that. And if you're slightly lost, like we usually are on hikes, it does have these tiny arrow markers along the way too to help direct you.
Yeah, and if we get lost, we have no water, no food, and no mattress. So we'll be all right.
We'll be all right, fellas.
We like to roll the dice in life.
We're risk takers.
Yeah, we're crazy risk takers. I think I saw a movie where some guy sucked the juice out of a cactus, so we could always go that way.
Excellent. You can milk a cactus.
Yeah. What?
Honey, can you show me how you milk a cactus?
Something like that, right?
I knew that was coming.
You know me too well.
Yeah, thanks for your insight.
Yeah.
This old tree is really neat. I know my father, the woodworker, would love this because it has cool,
It looks like you
swirly
took a rag and
designs.
twisted it dry. The whole thing's twisted.
Yeah. It is really cool. This is such a fun little trail. I believe it said it was 2 miles round trip. It does involve stairs and up and down on little boulders here and there.
And don't forget the bifocal thing.
Oh, yeah. And Jeff doesn't advise it if you wear strong bifocals.
Unless you want to stare at the ground the whole time, which I'm doing.
Look at these little steps. And more steps. It's like the stairway to heaven.
Right? I was thinking the same thing.
Of course you were. We're gonna play a game.
All right, what is it?
What does this rock look like to you?
That looks like one of my dog's deuces.
Ew.
It also looks like a dairy whip cone.
Oh. Honey, everything looks like ice cream to you.
Right?
I think it looks like a strange, short trunk deformed elephant.
It could also be a penguin looking up at the sky.
Oh, yeah. Food for thought. Here's another strange little cactus. It looks very dangerous. Here's this valley by our parking lot. I don't know if it's going to show up on film. It is just packed with Joshua trees in this valley.